I now request the Commander-in-Chief, Vice Admiral Girish Luthra, to address the gathering.
Former fleet commanders of the Western Fleet, senior officers, both serving and retired, flag officer commanding Western Fleet, distinguished guests, officers, personnel, and families of the Western Fleet, ladies and gentlemen. This fleet evening is indeed very historic and very momentous. I therefore do not intend to deliver a speech. Instead, I will just share a few thoughts very briefly with you. The journey of the Western Fleet over the last 5 decades has been to some extent elaborated upon by the fleet commander and the fleet operations officer. And this journey of 50 years has been replete with glory and achievements. Thousands and thousands of people who have worked in the fleet over the years have, through their hard work, through their dedication, through their sacrifices, brought good name to the fleet over and over again. हजारों लोगों ने पिछले कई सालों में जिन्होंने पश्चिमी बेड़े में काम किया है, उनकी मेहनत, उनके परिश्रम और उनके त्याग से वेस्टर्न फ्लीट को समय समय पर मान्यता मिलती रही है। इसके साथ ही काफ़ी शिप्स जो आज हमारे साथ नहीं हैं, जो डीकमीशन हो चुके हैं, कुछ डीकमीशन होके दोबारा उस नाम के साथ आ चुके हैं और कुछ नहीं आए हैं, उनमें जिन लोगों ने बहुत परिश्रम किया, बहुत काम किया, उसको भी हम एक्नॉलेज करना चाहेंगे। वो शिप आज हमारे साथ ना हो, लेकिन उन्होंने बहुत कंट्रीब्यूशन की है इस पश्चिमी बेड़ों को आगे बढ़ाने में। Also, personnel of the Western Fleet have displayed courage, valor, bravery, and gallantry, both during war and during many other operations. The Western Fleet has also been very fortunate, singularly lucky, to have some exemplary leaders, some visionary leaders. The fleet commanders that have led this fleet, many of them are present here with us this evening. They have provided leadership and nurtured this fleet over the years to what it is today. Also, along with them, many other people in the fleet. It is not just the fleet commanders who have led the fleet admirably in the past, but also others in the fleet, the commanding officers, the captains of the ships, the heads of department, the specialist officers, non-specialist officers, master chief petty officers, chief petty officers, and junior sailors, all over the years have contributed richly, immensely to the growth of the fleet. I also want to second what has been mentioned earlier, that in this journey, the families of the personnel of the Western Fleet, particularly the spouses, have played a major role in the growth of the fleet. Little surprise, therefore, that Western Fleet is known in the Navy as the sword arm of the Indian Navy. क्या कारण है कि वेस्टर्न फ्लीट को sword arm कहा जाता है? इसका कारण ये तो नहीं है कि इसमें आधुनिक लेटेस्ट जहाज़ होते हैं, लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी होती है, बड़े कॉम्पिटेंट्स होते हैं। लेकिन मेरा ये मानना है कि वेस्टर्न फ्लीट को स्वॉर्ड आर्म ऑफ द इंडियन नेवी इसलिए कहा जाता है कि इसमें फ्लीट में जो लोग काम करते हैं उनमें एक अलग, एक खास उमंग है, एक खास उनमें उत्साह है और एक खास उनमें स्पिरिटेड अप्रोच है। और ये उत्साह और ये उमंग सबके लिए कई वर्षों से एक उदाहरण बनता रहा है और एक प्रेरणा बनता रहा है। इसके साथ ही साथ रिपेयर एंड मेंटेनेंस एजेंसीज ने, हमारे डॉकयार्ड्स, हमारी रिपेयर यार्ड्स और बाकी सपोर्ट एजेंसीज ने शिप्स, एयरक्राफ्ट और सबमरीन्स की मेंटेनेंस में बहुत मेहनत की है बड़े वर्षों से। Many other agencies, support agencies, whether logistics, armament, and a host of other agencies have contributed immensely to the growth of the fleet. Today, the fleet has a large number of ships compared to what was few years back. But the growth is not just in the numbers. It is not that today we have large number of ships in the fleet. There is also a significant increase in the spectrum, scope, and complexity of operations being undertaken by the fleet. Today, as was partly brought out in the presentation, the fleet and fleet ships are being deployed far and wide at extended ranges. We are covering much larger areas, much larger footprint. The pattern of deployment is completely different. Focus is on sustenance, reach, and presence in different areas all the time, while maintaining our primary focus on combat readiness. The responsibilities of the fleet, of the Navy, and therefore the fleet, have also grown significantly, and these are set to grow many times in the years ahead. Today, we are not looking just at the Indian Ocean. Our areas of interest now extend to the Pacific Ocean, particularly the Western Pacific, as also the west coast of Africa and the Mediterranean Sea. You all also know that today, maritime domain is the domain which is shaping geopolitics, not just of the region, but for the entire world. We are focusing on Indo-Pacific at present and not just on the Indian Ocean. सिर्फ हिंद महासागर पर हमारा अभी ध्यान केंद्रित नहीं है, इससे ज़्यादा एरिया में दूर दूर तक इंडो पैसिफिक एरिया में अभी भारतीय नौसेना का ध्यान केंद्रित है और इसके लिए फ्लीट की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ और भी बढ़ने वाली हैं। और इसके लिए we need to focus, continue our focus and continue to work hard on our training, on our workup, on our exercises, and on honing all skill sets. Today's function, as most of you have witnessed, was put together at a short notice. It was only in the first week of March that we decided that we will go ahead with Fleet Evening on the 29th of this month. And therefore, at a very short notice, this program has been put together by a large number of personnel of our own community, the naval fraternity, as also some of the artists who had come to join us this evening. So I would like to compliment and congratulate all those who performed this evening, and I think all of us have been entertained very well this evening with a fantastic performance. I also want to congratulate the award winners. They are particularly fortunate this kind of fleet evening, when you are receiving prizes or you are being nominated for an award, has not happened in the history of the Western Fleet and may not happen for some time to come, where you have such a galaxy of fleet commanders, ex-fleet commanders present, in front of whom you have had the honor and privilege to receive your awards. So, in addition to this congratulations, you must also draw inspiration from these people and their crews and people who worked with them in the past, and taking that inspiration, we must continue to work harder and move forward. I also want to wish and convey our felicitations to all the families of the Western Fleet, all personnel and their families, on this 50th year of the Western Fleet. And I have no doubt that the Western Fleet will continue to deliver every time in peace and in war. Thank you. Jai Hind.